If you intend to use abbreviations or acronyms in any of your content in your website, you need to use the abbreviation or acronym tags. This will help people understand what the words or the acronym are supposed to mean if they're not familiar with it. So for instance, in this breaking news story, it says the Honorable Judge Reagan presided over the case, and HON, if somebody doesn't know, means honorable. So we need to give them a way to understand this word. So in front of the HON, we are going to put the ABBR tag and close it immediately following that abbreviation. Now that doesn't really do anything to the visual appearance because we actually need to add an attribute in here, and an attribute helps to give us more information about this abbreviation. So we'll use the attribute of title equals quote quote, and we're going to put the full word in here. So honorable. And now when we come over here, it doesn't look like anything happened because we don't see this in the browser. So let's go ahead and check this out in the browser. And now when we hover over the abbreviation, a tooltip comes up with our mouse that tells them the actual word related to that abbreviation. So if we come back over here for the FBI, this is an acronym, we need to actually put the acronym tag around this one. And again, close it after the words or the letters that make up the acronym. And we also need to give this a title attribute. So let's go ahead and give ourselves some more room for this. And space title equals quote quote. And we're going to put Federal Bureau of Investigation. And again, it's not going to show over here, but if we save it and preview this now in the browser again, if we hover over the acronym FBI, it should give us a tooltip that explains that's the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So anytime you add the title attribute to anything, it's going to bring up a tooltip with the mouse that when people hover over it, give them more information. So if you use abbreviations or acronyms in your content, you should definitely use these tags. You don't have to use them every time you mention the words, but at least for the first time you mention the abbreviation or the first time you mention the acronym, and if you use it all the time, then somewhere where it's first introduced is where you should actually use these tags.